Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm all moisturized and shiny and glowy. In this video, we're gonna talk about Sloan Bella coming out to let us know not to buy into the false narrative of Nicki Minaj having schizophrenia, because that's what they do when people speak out against them and they want to get people under control, you know, and do stuff to them for speaking out against them. Now, as you guys can remember, Cardi B started that rumor, and I think the media then picked it up and started promoting it because the Hollywood agenda is reeling up. And I want you guys to understand how real it is. Just do a random Google search of the amount of celebrities that have been diagnosed with mental disorders. And that's how you know the Hollywood agenda is really real. No, what Sloan Bella is explaining, she was on live. She's been going live and, just talking about some of the nonsense she has been seeing and stuff. And when she says that Nicki is not schizophrenic, she's not bashing Cardi B, because there are videos where she's made videos advising Cardi B, because she told Cardi B to leave Offset because no good is going to come of that relationship and stuff. So she's not picking sides, because I know that you guys automatically believe that once someone sees something, that is them picking a side, right? And already you have some people, they will hear Sloan Bella say one thing, but they won't hear when she said the other, or they choose to hear what they want to hear. So I believe that while I'm saying it, it's important to let you know she wasn't attacking anyone. She was just letting you guys know that don't believe into the rumors, don't buy into the false narrative and all of that jazz about Nicki being schizophrenic, because she's pointing out several things. She's saying what you're seeing on social media, it's not the behavior of someone who is schizophrenic. It's the behavior of someone who has a lot of childhood trauma. And she has been encouraging Nicki Minaj to come out and speak out about her trauma so that she can heal and move on and all of that, And other people assume she's doing substance or drugs or whatever. That might be true, because I've seen, Nicki. And I remember who Nicki is before we started seeing this decline. And I have to keep it real. Nicki used to be such an advocate for people. And when I see that flipped to something else, it reminds me of when Kanye was doing the nitrous oxide. Now, please note, I'm not saying she's on drugs. I said that the rumor of her being on drugs might be true. And I'm saying it might be true because of seeing a switch in her behavior. Because whether you like Nicki or hate her, whether you like Kanye or hate him, those two have been the hugest single-hand advocate for the Black community. Those two people have donated and they have given so much, and they have opened our eyes so much. But then, unfortunately, in a world like America, once you're sensitizing the people, once you're uplifting the people, it seems like they managed to get to them somehow through drugs, And then we see this person that was preaching out against certain things, all of a sudden switching to a dark side, and you can't explain how did they get to that dark side. Oftentimes it is drugs. Now, a lot of people say that Nicki is disgusting because of the things that she said about Cardi B's kids, and I do agree that those things aren't pleasant, and children should not be spoke about in a certain manner that's negative and, demonic. It shouldn't be happening. But also, there are a few people who said Cardi B made a post about Nicki's son, and they did it. Cardi B did it, And Cardi B's sister did it also months ago, saying that Papa Bear is slow and nonverbal, right? So they're saying that when we saw Nicki making those comments, it's because she has been observing Cardi B and her sister throwing shades at her son for months. No, I don't have any evidence of that. I've never seen it. I've never seen them saying Papa Bear is slow months before. I've never seen it. I'm not saying it never happened. Personally, I've never seen it. I've seen it after Nicki started talking about, Nicki started talking about, Cardi B's kids. No, I have to say on both sides, it was wrong. And also Nicki's son is not slow. He's very much verbal, very much learning. Seems to be a little smart ass too, like his mama. He seems to be really smart. But it's just that if you haven't seen those very few clips that Nicki shares of him interacting with his teacher, of him interacting with her, you would think that he's nonverbal. Nicki really doesn't share her child on the internet. She really keeps her child off the internet as much as she can. And she doesn't share everything about him on the internet. Do we even know his name? No. So that goes to show you she's very protective of her child, like many other celebrities. While some celebrities, they will show their kids, their kids' progress, everything their kids do, because that is how a lot of celebrities do, their business. That's how they make their money too. They monetize off their kids. But for Nicki Minaj, I believe she's extremely sensitive about her child, and she's extremely protective about her child because of her own personal experiences with Hollywood and life in general. I don't believe her protectiveness is coming out of anywhere. And also, Nicki is very educated. She's highly educated and highly smart and intelligent. I know that oftentimes it may look otherwise to many people, but remember who she was before we saw this side of her. And as such, Sloan Bella is letting people know this story about Nicki being schizophrenic. It's something that they want to promote, because normally when they have an agenda against an individual, they promote these kind of things and then they take them. Remember Tasha K was telling us that they wanted to put Nicki in a conservatorship. Normally that's how they get them into these things. Then they pump them filled with substances that alters their brain to make it seem as though they have what the rumors are saying. Similarly to Wendy Williams. Remember, they have been trying to convince us that Wendy has dementia. That's what they're doing to Nicki, because they did drug Wendy. As per Sloan Bella's insight, they did do something to Wendy. And now they're slowly trying to orchestrate the same thing with Nicki Minaj, because for some reason Hollywood doesn't like when these celebrities speak out. You should remain humble and you should only promote their agenda. And if you go after people, then those people will ensure that you pay for it, just as though they're ensuring that Wendy pay for speaking out against a lot of things. So I'm just here to talk about that and to let you guys know. Normally I would share the clip, but at this point, I can't deal with the animosity of the arrogant people. I have a lot dealing with in my own backyard. So we're going to keep it at this for now. I may do some more videos on about other stuff that I see going on, but I know that at this hour, most of my subscribers are already offline. So let's see what happens for the rest of the night. Thanks for your time. Peace.